City freeze, get on your knees, pray for warmth and green paper.
It's a natural, it's not exactly resistance. What happened in Lithuania in 1990, 89, I think the people created, they ignored the Soviet system and they started their own system and ignored completely. So it's not the same as when the independent filmmakers in the 60s started their own film distribution. That the Hollywood, commercial filmmakers do not like our films and they do not want to distribute them. We will create an alternative distribution center, filmmakers cooperative, and we'll ignore them and we'll go our own way.
The Baltic states were annexed by the Soviet Union in 1939 by a secret Hitler-Stalin treaty. Despite 50 years of control by Moscow, the Baltic states maintained separate non-Russian identities. Early in 1988, Mikhail Gorbachev's glasnost reforms sparked public debate within the Soviet bloc and calls for independence in the Baltic states.
If you will see the entire film, you will see that there are different opinions, and some of them said, "Oh, nothing will happen. The Soviet Union will always be there." And so there are disagreements and different opinions, but you have to see the whole film. And it's not, I did not watch only one channel. I watched switch to different channels, and it's not, I don't think they understood what was happening.
The Communist Party's Central Committee in Moscow issued an angry statement. Things have gone too far. The fate of the Baltic peoples is in serious danger. People should know into what abyss they are being pushed by nationalist leaders.
So, and it's now, 20 years later, it's interesting to see how the newscasters perceived those 2-3 years, which you will see in my film reflected through the newscasters present on television. It's interesting to hear their reactions, comments about what was happening. So it's not only about the collapse itself, but it is also about newscasting.
Gorbachev was not on hand for this demonstration which filled Cathedral Square, but his friends in Lithuania may well have actually encouraged, not discouraged, the advocates of independence.
Just by buying a ticket and having my camera well hidden and not sitting close to Madonna, but in the very back. In the very back where nobody could see me. I could see everybody, but nobody could see me. I was in the very back. That's how this was made. And so that I could see Madonna, and I could see all the screens, and I was very free in my operations. The Nick Drake friends in London sent a selection, I think maybe like 10 or 12 Nick Drake music pieces to 10 or 12 different filmmakers. and said, choose one, and we would like you, maybe you could do a film, something that do something with that music. So I listened and I chose this one from those 12. That I could do something. Just maybe this would go very well with those flowers. Do not interfere. They are beautiful, but they don't interfere. Don't impose. Don't destroy the music. In any case, that's what I did, and I think that little anthology dedicated to Nick Drake is being prepared to be released. It will travel around the world. I don't know what the status of it is right now. I have nothing in mind, but sometimes I see some things, and that day I saw the broken tree, and I had to celebrate. It's a requiem for a broken tree. So I had to do. Same, I could not plan that squirrel, that little animal, come there when I'm having my meal. So it's not planned. You cannot plan once, like every detail.
Wondering if you enjoy seeing the movies that you have done in the past, if they help
I like
you
my
remember.
movies. I like making them, I like seeing them, I like sharing them with them.